If you drive up Ellis on a regular basis, you are probably well aware of this gigantic crater. Your car has probably gone through it a time or two, and I'm pretty sure your shocks haven't been happy about it. Well, CAA wants to know about that crater and every other bad road in the city as part of a brand new campaign. I'm joined by the president and CEO of CAA, Mike Major, to talk about the worst roads. Tell us about this.
Well, it's a campaign we're launching, and we're doing it in conjunction with similar other CAA clubs across Canada, so we're all doing it today all at once together. The intent of the program is to give Manitobans, it's not just our members, but members and non-members, a chance to vote about which roads they think are the worst roads. We're doing this from the perspective of gathering all this information over 4 weeks. It's a contest, and we have a chance to, you submit your votes, you can win a prize, but you also have the opportunity to have that information summarized, and we're going to then take that information, the worst roads, and not just the worst roads, but the reason for them being the worst roads, and take them to the government and talk with the government about what can we do about it and have focus. We're helping support the government by pinpointing where are the issues we need to address. In addition to that, when I say worst roads, I'm not just talking about potholes and crumbling infrastructure, which we all typically think about in Manitoba. The issue is one of traffic congestion, issues of traffic light synchronization, where we're having to stop and start at every stoplight, and circumstances where we're wasting fuel, we're impacting the environment, things like certain intersections and roadways where it's not safe and there's risk for injury or fatality or that sort of thing.
Now, the obvious question to me is, don't you think the government already knows about these places? Do you think, how could they be oblivious to them?
Well, when we did a survey of our members recently, and this was across Canada, and the Manitoba members advised that 65% of the Manitobans think that our roads have gotten worse. Mm-hmm. And that's the highest number in all of the Canadian provinces this was done in. So that's a very large number of people that feel it's getting worse. Only 6% of the people said that things have improved, and the remainder think things have been the same. And so it's a big message we need to put forward, and we've got to continuously go after the government and talk with them. And again, this is not a campaign to complain about the roads, it's to help them pinpoint where they need to focus on. There's certain roads, some in this area, St. James Street, Ellis, Empress, where there's it's been perennial. Every year we have problems with these roads, and they continue to be in bad shape and get worse and worse, and it doesn't get addressed. So we need to continue to work with the government, bring the message forward and keep it forward. And I think it's important, and what this campaign is intended to do is take the voice of Manitobans and bring it forward to the government, say here's what we feel needs to be done, and the government would look at that.
So collectively, if we make some noise, hopefully they'll listen, basically.
Yes, we have to address the problem.
All right, well, first of all, you can pick up these ballots, and you can vote with these. You can find these, I guess, at any CAA location?
Any one of our CAA locations in Winnipeg. There's 3 of them, and we also have in our Brandon office and our Altona office.
Okay, now if you don't have time to get down to CAA location, you can vote online, and we've got the website up right here. You go to CAAworstroads.com, and all you have to do is type in the road that you think is the worst, and we put Scurfield Boulevard here just before we went on camera. That is where Shaw is located, and it's not the best road to drive on, I will admit. So we put that in, and you essentially just Google Map will search it, and then you get to vote, and you'll enter all your information, and you can win some great prizes if you get involved.
Yes, we have prizes every week through the promotion, which is 4 weeks long, and at the end of the promotion we have a grand prize, which is a large car care package for you.
Well, everybody and anybody who drives can probably use that.
Yes, very much so.
Now, I just want to mention, we've actually got an example right here of how shocks should and shouldn't work, and especially if you're going over bad roads like there are so many in Winnipeg. Can you just explain this to us? What
you'll have is after your shocks wear out, they will become very soft and spongy. So what will happen is it takes no effort at all so that does not control your vehicle. It doesn't make your vehicle stable. It makes it a very bumpy, uncomfortable ride, and not a safe ride. Whereas a normal shock has a stiffness to it, which is much harder to push and bring down and that sort of thing. So that's a proper shock. It comes up slowly and goes down slowly. Whereas this one is just like a yo-yo, up and down sort of thing.
And I guess that just illustrates the fact that even if maybe you're not super annoyed by the roads, this is an example of why it's important still to get involved, because this is the damage it can be doing to your car if we're perennially driving over roads that cause you to bump up and down.
That is correct, and this is only one small part of the damage. You've got the whole entire front ends, bottom ends of the car, it's your tires, it's a huge, huge impact on wear and tear on the vehicles.
All right, well, Mike, thank you very much for this. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you get online. Again, the website is CAAworstroads.com. Make sure you vote. Oh, you can also go on their Facebook page as well, and you can vote as many times as you want, right? For as many different roads as you...
As many different roads. It's 1 vote per road to make it proper, but as many roads as you like, you can vote for.
All right, folks, make sure you get online. This goes until the end of April. Mike, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks very much.